A personal teapot is 3 pieces. It's a mug, a regular mug. I usually have large mugs. This one's probably 18 ounces or more. And a strainer for your tea, and this will work with all different kinds of tea. And then what I call a lid, but it also doubles as a saucer. So the first thing you want to do when you get your personal teapot home is rinse out the strainer nice and well. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is put the strainer into the mug and choose our tea. I'm going to have this beautiful Blue Skies tea by Laughing Birch Herbals. But this will work with any kind of tea, black tea, green tea, herbal tea, whatever you like, mushroom tea, all of them. This works with everything. Okay, so now we have the tea in here, dry. And I'm just going to use the instant hot water, but of course you could just boil water. So I'm just going to keep on plugging this with water, filling it up. Because I filled it up a lot, it's going to take a lot of little pumps. And what I'm doing is I'm going to fill this up until I see that the water has reached the level of the tea, where it doesn't drain through the tea anymore. Okay. Now we can see that the water is sitting there in the tea, so it's full enough. I'm going to flip this lid with the stamped side up and let this sit for whatever the recommended amount is, or however long you like to steep your tea. For me, that's probably going to be 5 or 10 minutes at least, but with something like black tea or green tea, it might just be 3 minutes. Okay, so after you're done steeping the tea, you could be anywhere. You could be sitting on a couch. Just as long as you have a place to put this saucer or lid, you're fine. It's both a saucer and a lid. So we will just lift that out, a little shake, shake, shake. And then when we've got most of that water out, just set it into the little saucer, and then you're free to drink your tea. If you want, at this time, that's when you would add honey or sugar or milk or whatever you might add to your tea. But basically, it's just a very small pot to brew your tea in directly with a system that contains all of its own mess. As you can see, I used a lot of tea. I'll be drinking out of this all day, maybe even tomorrow. And also, if you like, there's also lids that go with the pot. So you can get a lid separately, and if you want to keep it warm even longer. But these mugs are designed to hold the heat, so they'll stay warm for quite a while. All right, that's the personal teapot.